Okay. We are just waiting. I'm just seeing everything's fine now. Yeah, this is pretty clean right now. Let me see. 4 minutes.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
Catch that long in the morning?
Let's see. It's pushing.
Very textbook setup. See if the news spikes it up and then dump.
Let's see. London. Okay. I think ES is just simpler for me right now. I like how it's like moving. It's like taking clean stop points, clean entries, and even like during the Asia highs, we got a clean sweep. NQ barely did that.
What?
So I might be trading at ES today.
Well, NQ basically bounced off the 920 to 930 breaker from today.
Yeah, it's just hard for
Good
me
dog.
to even trade or do anything with the 930 open when it just rips like that. Yeah. Wait, Dono, can you type something in the chat real quick? I just want to see if I can make you a moderator or how that works.
On the
On the YouTube chat, yeah. Oh, you already moderated? Did I make that?
yeah, you did.
Oh, I was like looking like how to do that, but I guess I did it somewhere. We're at the 2.5 standard deviation of ES right now, 48.17. Marking it from the 921 to 923 low.
One more minute.
Oh, what a weak ass candle.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What that candle even do?
That fair value gap.
ES is pushing higher nicely. Yeah, I think NQ is gonna be the confusing factor for now.
Send it. Whole month, all you have to do was buy the dip.
Yeah. I mean, it's all good. We got. This is where I'm mainly looking for trades 10 to 12. So, it's 1 minute in. Let's see. Now we just hunt. NQ just being the discorrelation there. I mean, not 10 AM news really did not do much of a move here. It's propelling it higher. Better shown on a yes.
That was pretty lame.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
I was hoping it would dump into that 5-minute inverted fair value gap.
On you're looking at NQ, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's it.
if you guys were in the chat, I showed that we're on the buy side of the curve. So if you're looking for longs, the equal highs at 7:047.
Oh shit, I messed up. Okay. I just look at see just now. Oh, we just hit the -4 standard deviation ES too. And he was rejecting pretty bad. So looks like I'm marking the CE wick here. We didn't close above it. I actually want to just, if I'm looking for scalps, I'm probably looking for a very tight stop on NQ short right now.
We the limit. Price just dump as soon as London opened.
I mean, something like 7:020s for like very low time frame short, like something I'm not gonna trade a lot, but I don't know. It doesn't look that bad if I just do like a very tight stop, like 8-point stop on it, and that could be the top of the day. This is not bad. Okay, let me just get my screen up. So I'll share my screen when I take the alerts or any trades like that. Oh, let me see. Let me make. How do I make Thor moderate? Let me see that. I'm gonna put this aside. It's just kind of like a scalp idea, just because the CU wick. But it's very risky because we just hit the 10 a.m. news. Let me see. Give me a second. Is my mic is across the room. Okay. Open widget. Ah, that's how I did it before. Okay. Let me do this too, so people know what this means. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Yellow is just gonna be the CE wick for me. That's how I mark it.
When
It's really slow right now. Dono, you said you live in Canada, right?
Yeah, I live in Toronto.
You know I live in Florida, right? And the water just got frozen, but it's like freezing cold, like overnight.
Really?
So I was
Really?
like, I'm starting to experience the coldness now in Florida. Usually when it's hot everywhere.
Yeah, I thought it never gets icy there at all.
I can't really do the negative or the standard deviation projection on NQ just because it looks horrendous. To find the manipulation leg just because it's one wick down and bottom back up. ES is very clear for that. ES just showed like a clear reversal. Like if you look at it in the 5-minute chart, we had equal lows. We ran through it 9:15 and made the projection, the breaker form after we close above, leaving like a breakaway gap and hit the -4 standard deviation target. We're about to take London highs too, which has like 4 equal highs. I tend to not trade yet until I see. I let things play out more. So like if it's going for the highs, let it go for the highs. I think Adam's set is a. You remember that guy? I don't know. I think he's double down short right now.
Yeah, he's a fucking tool. I wouldn't be heavy on shorts for scalps, but like look how close we are from all-time highs.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the daily and the weekly. We have the daily FVG all the way up to 17,066, and then if I look at the weekly, what the level I've been looking for all week was the C wick here.
I think it'll hit it.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought it's gonna hit it overnight and then maybe we'll get a sell off or like a sell day today. But today was interesting. That's why you can't really push buttons that early. We did take London highs here. On ES. I don't even know if NQ. NQ is like a little wonky today.
It's lagging a little bit. I think it'll do it.
Where?
That 17087 level. Sorry, 17086.
It looks like the London high is at the midnight open, which is that's like 040.
So you guys notice if you draw a block around 7 p.m. night until 3 a.m. day, that's all accumulation. You had a dump down all of London. Now, basically accumulation, manipulation, or power of 3. Say that.
Let's just wait things out, man. Usually when it grinds up like this, like there's nothing you can really do. At least like what for me when I'm trading, like I can't do anything.
Yeah, I know. You should look. I noticed like the moves started happening like right at open.
Was it open? Oh yeah, I guess it did.
A lot of the moves have been
Yeah, yeah,
around the 9:20 a.m. mark. So I noticed that at 9:20 you see a little bit of accumulation starting.
And
then at the open it's like the manipulation wick reversing.
Yeah, I still like short as a bias, like if we get a reversal pattern, just because we're near our upside target. But when it hits your equal lows already, which is usually your main target for shorts, like if these equal lows are open on NQ and ES, like I would look for shorts like at the high still, and like risk taking like paper clips. But they already got taken. Even ES got a clean soup entry on that, or not soup entry, but just like turtle soup move where we just stop on and just bought it back up. Right now, I'm just kind of tape reading on looking at the order blocks and looking at the fair value gaps. I like to do that on NQ more so, but sometimes I'm also on ES with it. Look at this order block here. Look at this fair value gap. Getting close under the mean threshold would mean that we could see a reversal and starting a shift. Very similar in ES. I don't think I'm going to chart on ES. I'm just going to look at an ES. I'm just going to do an ES just because I might be trading ES today. Actually. Wait, ICT says he's short? Why did you say that? On YouTube? How do you even... Does he even tweet anymore? How do you even know?
I thought he fucked off for a while.
Yeah, I thought... Oh, he's probably on YouTube, like, using the community thing. There's no way. Let me see. I'm looking him up.
Must counter trade IC.
Dude, I do not see it. Did we take out London High yet on NQ? Let me see. No, we're shy.
We took out. No, we took out London. Actually, hit it. Barely.
I think you're cutting off a little bit, Dono. It's going off and on.
How's it now?
I think it's better now, but I'll see. Oh, he's in... ICT's in Tanya's stream just saying he's short. That's crazy. Let me see.
Wait, where? Oh, Tanya trades.
Yeah, she was in our streams many times.
That's weird.
Wait, let me see. I see him chatting actually.
Maybe he's looking for a short. He's not actually in a short yet.
I mean, I still like shorts, but I just need a confirmation first, which is likely a close under this 1 minute FEG first, and then a violation of order block. Wait, what did he even say though? Because I can't scroll up enough. All I see is like him saying he's saying better if I lose in front of you. We're just chilling here. Wait, is she... Tanya's in longs right now, I think. It's kind of funny.
Maybe he's trying to fuck with her.
Yeah, trolling. I mean, it's a good way to like see like if you're gonna be influenced by others.
Even the man himself.
Like, imagine he's so bullish, but he's like, let me test these streamers and see if like they'll change their opinion based on what I say.
It's like, dude, don't you got anything better to do than troll people online?
He's like, no, I don't. Right now for me, like, I do like, even if I'm looking at hindsight kind of trading, I don't see any actual executions. I can see the reason why it's moving up and continuing to propel higher, just because we're bouncing on every order block. When we make a high, every fair value gap that's created has been respecting on the 1 minute.
Foolish order flow.
Yeah. Why is it not on it?
Remember, kids, don't bait the trend.
We just gotta let the breaker form. We got first, like, usually it will violate like a low time frame FEG, so you know it's gonna something is gonna happen, and maybe order block, and then maybe a breaker form, and then we can be patient, look for the execution, retap into it, make a stop in the previous high or something. Oh, did you see what he said? I'm gonna say it. He said he was short at 0.36, right? And he just got stopped at 0.39. 3 point stop.
Yeah, I don't get why we were short when there's like buy side liquidity with equal highs at 1704 to 6.
Most likely though, ICT probably said that he was short after it already moved down. Because 0.39 or 0.36 is like nearly the high of the run before this popped up more.
Now I'm interested in looking for shorts.
You know what's
I don't
crazy though? Tanya faded ICT and won.
know. Don't believe everything people say. Make your own decisions in
Yeah,
trading
definitely make your own decision.
and have the conviction to back it up too.
What was Tanya's setups anyway? Was she going for this? It was like an entry similar to this 1 minute FEG.
Yeah.
I feel like if you take that play though, like where would your stop be? Because
You would put it just below the FVG handle forming. Like so if you were to enter at 17010, you want to put it at 998.
oh no, I think her entry was closer higher up. I think the second
Oh,
FEG, like at
oh, okay,
10:05.
okay.
That's what I think. I don't know. It was like
Oh,
a
okay.
very small screen.
That's too risky for
Yeah,
me.
that is too risky. Like I'm gonna be looking at the bearish down close candle, looking at that as an order block, and even if I look at the mean threshold of it, that's still 8 points already at the mean threshold, but it can wick under that. But maybe it was a better entry. I just couldn't see well. Yeah, Thor. He could be trolling though. Like maybe he's testing streamers. That's my theory on it. He's testing. Wait, did he say that while she's in a long trade? Because that's probably more likely that he's trolling just to see if they are standing by. Oh, we might get a breaker formed here. This could be perfect because if we get like, I'm gonna just kind of draw like what I'm looking at. Let's do like something like this. Violate this, close here, and then retrace into this breaker. And then I would like to see it lower. ES looks like it's gonna be more clean though. I can tell already. Just because we have like the liquidity at London highs already, so I'm more keen on that.
Got
So
a bit of an SMT on NQ versus ES as well.
so what we're doing right now is kind of like this.
We need that horse to form.
Need more shit. Something like this right now is what I'm kind of anticipating. Like I kind of want to see it like retap this FEG, and then it'll close under this OB. It doesn't. This shouldn't be accurate. Like I just need to see a violate first, and then retap into this like bearish down close. But for this to play out, I need to see it get under this first of all, and then close under the FEG first. So right now it's not doing that. So there's no reason to execute right now. We got relative equal highs, which is at London highs. And if it continues to struggle above that, that's what I'm anticipating. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Who wants to bet will be at 17085 before Brian gets back.
Okay. But okay. So when I draw this though, I'm anticipating a potential reversal. This is not me being like me losing money. This is me anticipating. But it didn't happen. I'm just gonna delete it, but I'm gonna probably redo it if it occurs again. ES still looks like it could do it though. We didn't even take out. Did we take out the high? No, we didn't. Let me see. Blake is talking about the C of the daily fair value gap. Oh no, the weekly. Okay, I was gonna say like the daily is already past the consequent encroachment. We're about to fill it at 17.066, I think, something like that. I don't need to confirm because I'm looking at the weekly right now, which is like 15 points higher. And then I also look at the very strong projection here. I think it was on the daily though. Let me just show you guys. So the daily, it was from October 25. High, manipulation leg, all the way down. We're gonna hit the -2.5 coming up, and that's gonna be near. This is gonna be like the confluence points.
You just gotta follow the STD.
Right now, we're just in a buy model. But I'm kind of what I'm anticipating when I draw this type of arrows is the top of the buy model where we're gonna reverse into a sell model.
It's like ES is kind of getting.
Like if you're buying this, I think that's stupid. Like even though it's a trend up, like this is where the experts and geniuses get killed.
Hey, we're all geniuses in a bull market.
Like this is where they get killed. When they're like, damn, I can't short anything. I got a long. They try long, they get killed.
Hey, you ever looked at the BTC contracts?
What is it?
BTC futures contracts here.
Oh, wait, what's up with it? Let me see.
BTC Z 2023. Like it looks so illiquid.
Are you looking at Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
Bitcoin's been extremely easy to trade. Like, extremely easy.
Probably because it's been going up, 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 just like how NQ is. If you're like just bullish, everything's easy.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also the best time to make money in these markets. Too,
Yeah.
when things are easy.
You said that. I think you were like till February. You're looking at all-time high. You're just ride it up.
Yeah, I call it at the bottom too.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, I think I was gone for 2 weeks, like 1 week in November and 1 week in December, and both weeks were like the volatile weeks where they had CPI, all these FOMC, and they're the weeks that like I came back, looking at the previous price before I left, it was like up like 4 or 5% in the total market.
That was nuts, man. Okay, might be getting a setup soon.
It's kind of interesting to watching ES though, because ES is not making that higher high. We do have the this correlation here. Wait, are we at all-time high right now?
No, not yet. We're still a couple 100 points away.
Or not all-time high, but like we're moving past weekly high. That's what I meant. Based on the overnight high. That's interesting, yeah. I'm just gonna put this line here so I can see that. Just gonna mark this as buy side and
This market's like a switch off your brain and just long every dip.
Yeah. I'm ready to short it to the ground.
I think ICT traders are providing liquidity for longs. Them shorting all the time. I've seen a lot of ICT people trying to short for some reason. Like big play shorts.
Yeah, well,
Scalps.
I think today going forward is fair to be short. Like if you were shorting last week or like anywhere the last 3 weeks when it's uptrending like that, it was very dangerous. But like right now, like I can see this like turning back down. Like after we're hitting like our critical levels, we're so close to it. And then like
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch to see how we react to it. But like yeah, like I'm looking at daily and it's nearly just like 9 consecutive green candles. Let me see on ES. It might be on ES. Yeah, 9 consecutive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 going to 10, I think. On ES.
We're almost at the consequent encroachment of the weekly fair value gap, so
Yeah.
that's sort of level I'm kind of looking at for
What you have at 17,086? I think that's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have exactly that.
We broke out. I'm sorry, we took out those equal highs, but there's still some liquidity above that. So it's just a matter of being patient and waiting for your criteria to fit.
Yeah.
Like look at the order flow since the morning, right? Just been respecting every order block, every end dog and every value gap and all that stuff. So like that's something you don't want to trade against, even if you see the setup.
Mhm.
Until we hit high probability liquidity, strong liquidity, right? Usually that's the consequent encroachment of like a weaker candle or a very old high or low. And then we watch for that horse with the horn.
Yeah. I think so far today though, if you're looking for a very good long was like before market open. When we take out the equal lows and like you're gonna looking for entry there on like low time frame. But right now like the only other possible entry was like 941. 941 time. Oh. I'm kind of seeing if this large pop-up is gonna reject or not, or like if it's gonna hold. Usually I'm gonna, when I see this type of things and it's like we're hitting high areas, it leaves a big wick and I'm gonna use that wick to see where it goes from there.
Look at that bull flag. I think I went along that bull flag. Buy side liquidity on ES is about 4861. Sorry, 4860 and a quarter.
I'm just waiting for this short to play out, like, or reverse to play out, because I'm not buying anything until I see. Like, I guess if I was riding the trend, you could take the entries, doing like the same risk to reward. Like your stop would be like nearly 10 points, which is reasonable, but it's just I feel like it's likely to cap it before going higher. But every time we just respect like perfectly on the OB and on the FAG, like no wicks under.
All right, we're almost there, guys.
The weekly
points to go.
Level I'm watching coming up, we're like 15, 16 points away. This is where I have full port sell limit right here.
No stop loss.
I swear, like, if there was like a swing prop trade, like I might actually just like do like a like, not a full port, but just like a size, like 2 mini or say, let's say, and like let that run for like like, I don't know, 100 point stop and then target like 300, 400 points. I think that's like a decent risk reward. Just based on that, we were up like 9 days in a row. Like, it's reasonable to see like possible retracement after hitting these critical levels. That's like a gamble, but like I think it's a gamble in your favor. Unless we get a Santa Claus rally, which is also the downside.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas.
Yeah.
I guess it's the last week before the holidays start next week.
I just don't know if anyone's trying to buy anywhere after 10 a.m. news. Like, is people still trying to long this? Like, it's working, like, in hindsight, sure, but it's so dangerous to me. I guess just long until it violates, which is also a good idea.
Turn on the RSI, man. It'll tell you everything.
What is the RSI right now? Is it like, if you're looking at daily, is it like, is it hitting the top right now? What's the weekly is that? NQ. If you have it at continuous and adjust for contract change, this is where it's gonna lead you. That's where I have it, and I'm using on NQ explanation point, which allows for that.
If I see a 3 drive forming up into the consequent course, I'm taking a short.
This is like a 5-6 drive already.
On the 30-second chart, if we see a clean 3 peaks into the CE, then it'll be really good.
All right, I'm gonna mark this next OB here. I'm gonna just do it right here. It's a very, let's see if it holds. Vita says, I'm only looking for longs. No idea why you guys are looking for short. Like, I think there's a misconception. Like, yes, we're looking for shorts, but we're not executing until we see the criteria. So, like, we can talk about shorts all day, and if there's no reversal pattern, we're not going to take anything.
Look at all that engineered liquidity.
Yeah, there's, it looks like I feel like when it does give that short opportunity, like, you're not gonna be ready for it. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, this is dip buy, and it's gonna just sell off hard. I think that's where it's like a gotcha moment. Like it happened like a week ago where someone in the Discord was like, why are you guys shorting at the highs right now? We're bullish. We're about to hit this liquidity here, or like weekly high or something. I'm like, we just got a breaker and reversal pattern set up, and what happened? It tapped it, and we gave like 80 points.
The rug up pulled hard.
Yeah, like when people say that, like, why are you guys shorting? I'm only looking for longs. That means, like, if you're so bullish, long right here or something, because I'm not shorting right here yet. It's the same thing, because like if you're looking for longs, you're looking for the long retracement or long setup, and we're also looking for a short setup.
We got some experts in the chat. Just because we're looking for shorts doesn't mean that we're like bearish or anything like that. We're just looking for like a 10-20 point play, right?
Yeah.
To make some money.
And even like it's a possibility like we can get like we can shift from buy model to sell model, and that could be like the top of the run. So like we're not trying to be hindsight. We're like, if we get a good short setup, we take it. It could be the top of the run, and we're gonna be like, oh, we set short all day, and like we were looking for it. But yeah, like people who are long right now, they probably long every like order block move, everything with respect. Like it's fair. It's just not something I'm trying to do right now. I think I made that. I told like that live yesterday. I was like, after we broke 17,000, I'm not gonna look for any long setup anymore, because I think I have two good targets, like 1706, 86, and 17130. Like it's only like 100 points away. Like I could see it retracing back like all the way to like 400 points, like at least like to 820. So like the upside is limited, the downside is more favorable for risk reward wise. I'd say. I'm just gonna mark this too. It's not really important for me, but I just want to see how it reacts. I think right now, I think order blocks are more what I'm watching right now. So like the order block right here at 17.052 is something more I'm keen at. We're approaching this order block here. Did YM just top out? Absurd.
Yo, Lime's always weird.
I can't get that.
It hasn't even taken out Asia highs yet.
I think YM just double top right there. It's such a weird spot to double top when they could just grab it.
ES is looking pretty clean though.
ES is like stuck, like it's like barely moving. At least today we're not getting any view up tops. We're just like going for it. Yesterday it was like 10 view up taps, and if you bought any of the taps, you would have been up nicely. Doesn't double top need a break neckline first to be the start of a double top? I'm just marking this as like liquidity for it to run if we're bullish. This would be like the target to for the take stops at, because when we have double tops like these, people tend to put their stops right at the high, and if they look to the left, that was already previous high. ICT still in Tanya's live. I'll just hop back on, just reading the chat. If you're watching your own bottom line, then you're mind your own business. He just has nothing to do right now. I think it's just because he's he hasn't, like, he made that, like, what is it, the vow to not be on Twitter for the rest of the year or whatever. And he's like, okay, I didn't say nothing about YouTube.
I thought his wife told him not to do that shit anymore.
To do what?
I thought his wife told him not to do that anymore.
To just like tweet or just do anything on social media?
Yeah.
He's like the breadwinner. Like, he's not gonna listen to his wife. It's addiction for him. He's always responding to haters. He's always doing everything. It's like an ego type of thing too.
Exactly.
All right, I'm watching for this last down close candle on this 1036. See if we reject that as a bearish order block here. What the heck? Hydra's so funny. He's the one that like everyone's getting mad that he's like renaming the macros as Hydra macros because he's like ICT's not didn't explicitly say that this is his macro. Are you still post alerts in Discord channel or just here? Yeah, like I think I did. I think I said that like I'm live here and will still signal alerts if I see the A plus setup. If it's scalps or just something like low risk or not like high risk, I'm not gonna alert it. But like that's what I'm kind of doing. Like I'll live trade. We might take like the model setup. We might take some scalps on live, but only would alert like the good setups. And that's all the benefit of the private, I guess. But it's only like it's also a Christmas thing. Like I'm just trying to do more for the YouTube community or the public. I say the general public. So this OB just got smacked. Still moving higher. There's just no reason to play the downside yet. I just want to see it hit this weekly level, and then I think that's where like I'll be more actively engaging. But those tend to not play out where you think it would, which is not a good feeling. But once I see something where it's like a bear structure and like a reversal pattern, I'm gonna go for it. Let me see what's happening. There's just nothing yet. It's still, we're only like 45 minutes in. I just filled this FAG and looks like we're gonna look to head lower. Bearish SMT right now too. I'm 1 in Q. It annoys me because we're just shy of like 13 points of where I want to see. Hold up, hold up. We just violate this OB here. Or not yet, but like that's what I'm anticipating. It's very interesting. NQ is showing willingness to come lower now, which I like, but we're watching this. Let's see. Let's see if we close above this FAG on ES, and then also watching this order block, this bearish order block on NQ, which kind of coincide with like a BPR type of setup. I'll just mark that. It's a lot of things in the chart which I usually don't like, but it kind of coincide together. I like to use the bodies as the order block. Like if we reject the wick here, I'll still consider it as rejection. Someone said BB, is that bearish breaker? Or breaker in general? I don't see any breakers yet. Oh, John said I'm short 17060. It's, I guess you're up right now if you shorted 17060. It was all the way up here. No. Was up 9K overnight. Yeah, that's great, man. These buys are smoking crack buying these highs. Is it 7 days? I think I count like 9 days going to 10, but maybe it's like 8 going to 9. I don't know, on ES especially. Yeah, I'll still consider this as an OB rejection here. We kind of tapped in briefly of this. There's like a BPR still too. still like downside, man. I just hope that we get where we want to first. But if execution arises, then I might have to go for it. We're just being patient, guys. Like, we'll get that set up. Woo. If anyone's watching right now, oh. Give like a stream for a daily free live trades. I think Dono just took a break right now. Unless he's muted. There's like 23 likes. There's 90 people watching right now. Give a like if you like the stream. We're violating some order blocks though now. ES is not getting there yet. But NQ is already showing the bearish SMT. Can you show a trade you took recently? Like, I haven't taken any trades today. We're hunting for one. I think we'll get one relatively soon. We're looking at the macro that we like to look at is the 1050 to 1110. I think we're about to get it. I'm trying to be disciplined. Like, we're an hour in and we've been tape reading. We know the reason why we're going up. We know the reason why it's rejecting right now. But just no actual trades yet. Any recent trades you took? You can look in my Discord. If you look at the trade recaps, there's a lot of reviews there, or just look at the past streams. I think the stream with the 1.2k views, I think it's like all the other streams had like 300, 400, and there's one that is like 3 times the views. That's the one that we top ticked the short, and I anticipated the price, and we actually got it. Just like skim through that until you see the entry, where I'll just do something like this, and I'll be like, I'm taking the trade here. I'm like blah blah blah, and everyone took it. Ready to bake more, hopefully. I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm also watching ES. Like, this is very clear for me right now. There's like a clean fair value gap that we filled in. If we close lower under this FEG and like take out this swing low out, that's where the breaker would form, and that's where I kind of initiate the short or anticipate the short. Let me see. Patience, yeah. I mean, what usually happens is I look to trade for like 2 hours. It could be more. I could, like, it's like 2 hours in the morning. If I'm taking trades, or if I didn't take any trades in the morning, I might look at the PM, which I usually tend to do for my group. And like, if anything, it'll be another 2 hours, so like 4 hours max. After that, like, I'm not actively looking at a chart, so I'm just kind of like peeking on my phone, or not just like sitting down, focus on it. This OB is likely, yeah, we already closed above. This is already violated for me. I'm just gonna put it anyways. So the delivery's still not bearish. I mean, like, I think this is where I discuss on Twitter a lot. There's like people who are looking for trades. They looking to trade like multiple executions. They're not consistently profitable. It's like generalized thing, right? If you want to be consistently profitable, you want to take less trades, more quality trades, and just consistently. Where like, if your goal is like $300 a day, just aim for that. You can go more, but just don't go for under 300 losses. And like maybe like by the end, near the end of the stream, we'll get the trade. Now we'll take it, and it works out. The impatient people already left. Yo, I think we're just Desi's on. Let me see.
Yo,
what's up?
good, my guy.
Let's see. Oh, what did I just do? Yeah, you said you took a trade on your live day, and it did numbers, or like, was it long? I'm assuming it's long.
Yeah. I took a long into that London high. It was I think I kind of like only like, it was like 17 point. It was a quick little scalp.
Wait, what was the entry?
Let's back to chart.
And what time was it? Let me just look at like what you're looking at.
It was on a 1 minute chart at. Hold up. It was at that 704 FEG or 705 FEG, so 1005 FEG from you. And I got in at like 28.
You said 10:04.
Yeah, 1005.
Oh, 10:05. Okay.
On 1 minute.
Oh yeah. So wait, did you get in the retap of it?
Yeah, I got in at like 28. And
Oh
I had
yeah.
my stop low, and then I had the TP at that London high.
Yeah, that's clean. Like, they even like respected that order block, the bears order block there.
I was bullish coming in because we swept those lows and everything. I wanted to do long like right at open, like at 6:40, 10:40 your time or 9:40 your time on the inverse gap, but kind of hesitated.
Yeah. It's been really bullish. It's like a straight buy model where like it's bouncing on, it's respecting every fair value gap, respecting every order block on the 1 minute, like with the previous swing high, and just keeps on going and going. And
yeah,
that target that I think I showed or posted in the chat earlier, like the weekly level 17086. We're like so close to it, and we just we need to get it. Yeah, we need to get it. But we're hunting.
I'm posting my Discord. You're live.
ICT was speaking on Tanya's live stream.
Oh, he was?
I think, I don't know if he's trolling her, but he was like, I'm short here while she's long.
He got destroyed, didn't he?
Like short earlier when it was like ripping.
Oh.
And he said he got stopped, like he said he got short like 036 and he got stopped at 039 or something, 30-point stop. But I don't know if he's trolling because she was actually long while he was saying that. It's kind of funny. But ICT
two weeks into her streams or what?
Yeah, like no, this is her fourth stream. It's like it's crazy.
Oh,
it's great.
Fourth streaming.
I think it's fourth day if I'm not wrong, because she was like in my live stream before she started streaming, and then I went on a cruise or a trip, right? And I was gone for that, and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna do my own stream. And I looked at it in the cruise. I was like, damn, she got like 500 concurrent viewers in the first day. I'm like, that's a lot.
No, yeah,
and now it's like averaging like thousands. Like, good for her.
Give me 1 second. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Yeah. It's just so flippy floppy. It's like,
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth. Dude, doing this is ripping. This is actually insane. So much easier though when the market is going up, bro. It's just slam any fair value gap. She gets paid.
I think I'm nearly ready to look the short setup right now though. It looks like a sell model is forming.
This is a. I mean, we're rejecting that 1 minute inverse right now too.
Yeah. I need to be careful with entry.
I think we could go down to like 26, bro. We got some equal lows down there on the 1 minute.
26. Yeah. I'll also look at ES. I want to see it close under 23, where we'll violate that fair value gap, and then we'll also form that breaker.
All right, let me look at ES. I haven't looked at that in a minute. Our price is moving pretty well, for the most part. I'm gonna go back to sleep, bro.
I just don't want to rush into shorts until it's fully confirmed. Which I'm glad that we are so disciplined on the stream where we saw everything got respected up and we said no, we're not shorting, we're not shorting, we're not shorting.
That's good. Good discipline.
Get that discipline unlocked. But we also might, it looks like we might simultaneously form the breaker on both ES and NQ. It'll be lower on the NQ. We're very close to doing both. But, yeah, Santa Claus price action. It's wild out here.
To rally, bro.
Did we close under this mean threshold here? Let me see. Yeah, we did. I might just look. It kind of feels also like we're gonna have one more pop, because it's kind of looking like it's forming that bear structure, but one more pop to take people out, and then might get that.
Give it a go.
But no matter what happens today, I think this week already secured my bag. Got a payout secured.
Dude, you've been destroying prop firms, bro.
Dude, it's crazy. Like
Like,
November,
it's
December
actually
is insane for me right now. It's like I haven't failed any account. I have no expenses minus like the elite trader fund. They just renewed me for $80, but that's me getting like 2,500, 2,700 payout before that. The fast tracks on elite is pretty nice too. Like I bought them for $30. It was like 35 or 32, something like that, or 37.
Yeah.
It's 50% off, and then got paid on them nearly 3,000. It's like 100x. Is that 100x or? Yeah, that's 100x. It's from $30 to 3,000 nearly in payout.
That's insane.
That's that risk reward.
Bro, a 10,000% gainer.
Let's see. Okay, let's see if get this closed. This is important to me. We're in the macro time, the 11 macro.
So who said it was a stupid idea to short?
On God. I think someone said that like when we were like pushing highs too.
Yeah.
Inverse Gav's playing holding nicely.
Wait, did we close under this?
So there was a nice SMT with ES with NQ.
Yeah, bearish SMT on NQ.
And boom.
It was nice.
Into the breaker, and if the Sumiko lows below 17026, that's a good target there, and then more below 17007.
ES kind of close on the FEG here, the low of it. I want to see another close first. This is not clean enough for me to mark the breaker and the violation of it, of the FEG. And then
midpoint of IDR is exactly at negative 2.25 standard deviation.
Is that IDR similar to the standard deviation projection, or is it totally different? I really don't know much about it.
It's different from that.
Oh, okay.
It's just a balance range, right? So we have quite a few confluences. But I think we'll probably dip here and then start running off to 17087 again.
Yeah, like I think I want to see one more bull stride before lower. John killed it today. I think he said he's up big overnight from shorts, and then he was looking at, he took shorts at 60 and like that's 20 points up.
Wait, say that again?
The guy in my the live chat, he's like 15k across his 600 for shorting.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
John, you might as well be done for the day, done for the week,
Done for the week.
done for the week.
Yeah,
Go Christmas shop,
bro. Close shop.
Who's saying it wasn't wise as short?
Let me get some receipts out here. Hold up.
I think you're still a lot weaker than the other two indexes. We're just waiting here. I mean, I think if we do get a strong sell-off, we're gonna probably retap into it or block or fill something, and we can just join in. Just like how the buy model was this morning, it's gonna have a sell model.
Yeah.
So we don't need to force the trade yet. We might just have to shoot 2 bullets and for a short attempt to take out the lows. First target is probably going to be the equal lows down here. But it definitely looks like a sell model's forming.
ES closes gap as well. The 5 minute, but I just want the 1 minute displacement.
Yeah, let me look at the 5 minute too.
The 1 minute displacement would be better.
Oh, 5 minute did close under.
Q's creeping up to that 26 mark, bro. Dude.
The order block I'm looking for NQ on the 1 minute is the same thing as the 5 minute, so it doesn't really matter there. Let's see. Would you like NQ below 33 for me to play shorts again into 26, 27? That's something I'm looking at, basically. I just want to see if we can buy this order block, retap into... Well, this is already kind of like a breaker setup right now. I'll probably market something like this.
That 1 minute's about to give out too.
Wait, did he get close under? Nice. Let's see. So 2 bearish breakers on NQ and ES right now. I'm also gonna draw the manipulation leg. Forgot about that. Don't know. I just looked at your trading view. I guess yeah, you can do both. I'm just gonna let's see what that looks like. It's a little messy now. Yeah. I think I'm more looking at this manipulation like here.
Yeah, when you see setups like this with the SMT and the breaker, it's literally free money. Just take your 10-20 points and just get the fuck out after that.
Is that a 3 drive on NQ for higher prices?
Oh shit.
I'm so skeptical because every dip is getting bought up and like I have that bearish breaker forming, but this is like a 50-50 shot for me. I can see this short, like we can short like 45 NQ 045 with like a 8-point stop, let's say. It could work out, but this could also just skyrocket back up. I need to just give him more time. I'm not forcing this.
Draw a PD array from 10:44 a.m. to 10:48 a.m.
You said 10:44?
Yeah, 10:44 a.m. to 10:48 a.m. Like, draw a PD array from that. And then you'll see that the midpoint of that range hasn't been balanced yet. So there's a high chance that we'll revisit up to the 57. So sometimes the market can give clues of potential reversal objectives.
Mm-hmm. We actually form a bullish breaker just like off this 3 drive pattern. So it's too flippy floppy for me right now.
Did you trade on your PA yet, or just the eval still?
For me? You're talking about me? Don't know.
I think you're muted.
Oh, am I muted? Let me see.
What happened? Who? You guys talking to me?
Hello?
My bad. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
who's
shit.
this?
Oh shit!
Hello?
It was good. It's Desi.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's good?
Hello?
Oh, is he muted? I was like, are you talking to me?
No,
Oh,
I didn't
man.
even see you come in here.
Yeah, I was in here a little earlier.
Hello? Okay, wait. Is it working?
I can hear you.
I don't know. I was trying to speak, but I saw like my circle's not moving. Yeah, no, like I don't even have evals anymore. Don't know. I passed them already.
Nice.
I think what was it? I had evals before last week, and right now I've been trading the same fund for the last like 3 months. With this close above this bearish breaker, where we actually form a bullish breaker here, which actually looks much cleaner, because now we have a 3 drive supporting it, and we're also taking this liquidity here.
Yeah, and I was mentioning the unbalanced PDA array too, from the 1044 to 1048 candle. That kind of gave a good clue as well. It's a bit of an advanced ICT concept.
So I'm gonna draw the manipulation leg from here. Don't know. What do you think about longs if it comes back to like 040?
Well, I would definitely long it.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking that too right now. If it comes
those
back.
those equal lows above right at end dog at 17026 are kind of
Yeah,
glitching
yeah.
me out.
We were like 6 points shy from that.
Considering we're reversing from -1 standard deviation, there's a very good chance we might just continue up then.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bit of conflicting information here. The probability, but because we had that unbalanced PDA rate at 17057, is a good opportunity for long.
I'm gonna also do the premium to discount here. This should be the opposite way. So equilibrium, we want to buy discount, so we want to buy under that. Kind of want to look like 740 right now.
Just say never buy anything at a premium.
Here we go. Eyes on Yasu. Kind of looking for something like this for entry right now. I'm just gonna draw the entry box. It's kind of messy. Let me just do it from this side. Look at 740 to 738, just like around there. And likely I'm just gonna do. Is that like just stop at a low day or a low of this run is something I am interested in. Just like it's like 9 points. If you do in the halfway point, it's like 9. Yeah, exactly 9 points. And then you would either go for this should be the other way. So.
Hey, congrats! You passed 100 viewers.
Let's go. How many likes we got? Got 100 views.
Shit. Good shit. 50 likes.
50 likes.
Is crazy.
Pop the champagne.
You know what that means, Brian.
What?
Full pour every 100
Full
people.
I don't think my live chat is loading right. I still see the last thing. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, it's not loading. What's up with that? Oh, okay, I just loaded. What size are you? What size funded? You on 150K? I think you mean like top step 150K. If it's like, it depends on your drawdown. Like, I'm gonna look at the 150K. Like, if I have 2K drawdown left, like let's say I have 4K profits, right, and I take 2K out, that means I have 2K left to play with, no matter the size of it. I'm gonna look to like, base my size and my stop off of that. So like around 2,000, like I wouldn't want to do more than like 400 max loss per day. So I would have 5 attempts. Does that make sense? Dona, what'd you call that breaker when it goes inverse? Did you call it a phantom breaker?
Yeah, I just made it up.
I was talking about that when you weren't here yesterday. I was like, this is an inverse breaker. Wait, I was like, there's another term for it. Who said that? I was like, did Dona say phantom breaker?
I made it up. There's no source to that.
That's why I was curious. I was like, what the hell is a phantom breaker? Just tapped into that breaker here. Did not get that many of a fail on my account, damn. Probably looking for a lower now. Yeah, like my max risk on this would be just like 9 points. I would even look for lower to like 38 right now. I can try it.
Dog's a pretty good magnet.
It's a worth attempt. Oh shit, my thing is not even. I thought it. Hold up. My thing is on December contracts for my ninja right now. It didn't save. What the hell? I need to switch it back to March. Risking this. Yeah, I'm gonna move this up. Yeah, I'm risking 8 points on this. Probably knifing through it, huh? Equal highs on ES. I will look for reentries if it gets stopped out. It doesn't really bother me too much. It's a very tight stop on this. But yeah, if we close below this breaker, I might just kill it early and then look for reentry. That's also like what I like to do. With this type of a stop, like, because I'm just doing that swing low, and we're just buying it at the discount, you can't really wait for the candle close. You're likely just run through it. But if it does get closed, you know what the plan is. We just kill the trade and look for reentry. It's not the best setup, or it's not the alert word setup just because it's so tight. Like, I wouldn't, like, 8-point stop. It's like likely it can get ran. It cannot get ran. So if you're looking at 1-to-1 risk reward, which sometimes we should look at, let me just do this 10 first. Kind of like an 8.25 is around like 48.7. That would be 1-to-1, and this would be the target you want to go for up here though as your main target, which coincide with this BPR. I'm just gonna move this so it's not confusing. This is the 1-to-1 though. It's coming back down. I'm gonna watch for that candle close though. This is the breaker setup, the bullish breaker setup, and if we get a candle close below that, I'll just kill it early. We want to see it hold above equilibrium. We didn't get a candle close above that, so that's something we're eyeing for right now too. It's really struggling here. Just bouncing around our entry. But yeah, if we get a candle close under that 37, which is our entry is at 38-ish, we're just gonna close it. Just shy of our stop right there. 8-point stop. We got a candle close below that. It's not as good anymore. I'm just gonna look to kill it here. See if I kill it at 37 here. I got killed at 35. Damn. Yeah, so we got candle close below, so I'm just killing that trade early. Close at 35. So 4 points or 3 points. We're gonna wait for next setup.
Yeah, price getting a little tough here.
Yeah, it's chopping around. Like at the 38, we were up like 5 points right there. But like I said, when we're doing swing high to swing low, we want to see it try to close above the breaker, and we don't want to see it candle close under it. So we might just be aiming for this equal lows now. I'm not gonna mess with that. But if another entry arises, though, this is why I like killing the trade early, because if I'm still bullish in the setup, I'll just go for it and re-enter on the next entry. But I don't think it's bullish anymore. You already saw that it closed below. So me closing at 35 here helped me from getting that stopped out for more than 8 points or 8 points instead of just getting like a stop for 3 points. Does that make sense? because we're looking at the bullish breaker from here. So 38, it closed under 38, 37, which we got on this candle here, 11:31, which is where London closes. Are you an ICT trader? I guess so, yeah. Lost 60 bucks from that trade, minus 3 points from 38 to 35. Nice. But yeah, that definitely prevented me from getting stopped out at 17,030, which would be 8 points. So you reduce your loss from 3 points to 8 points. What setup to use exactly? Just I'm looking at the narrative with the overall picture, which is looking at high time frame, which is we're bullish, right? And then low time frame, we're looking at reversal patterns. The reversal pattern in this case was the closest one is a bullish breaker here. And we're looking at the we're looking to buy at a discount if we're bullish. So we draw swing high to swing low. We're looking for under 39 to 38 entry. We got 38-ish. And then if we close on this bullish breaker, then that means I'm just going to kill the trade early. Yeah, Alan Q said he lost 4 points. That's much better than losing 8 points, which is double your loss. You guys see how, like, that's how you kill the trade if your setup isn't validated. That's what we want to try to preach here. Equal lows are looming right now, though. YM is just pushing higher. All right. We got bottom tick stop. It looks so. I can still see this setup going higher. I just need more confirmation. I need another setup now. So this could be a second bullish breaker. If we close above this candle here. And then this would be the stop hunt. Right?
Yeah, it's that phantom breaker.
The phantom breaker. Are you still in that trade, Dona, or did you get are you out of it, or did you even take the trade?
No, I'm not taking any trade right now. Until I see those equal lows snipe, then I'll take the trade.
Yeah, it's not going for it yet. So the equilibrium from the swing high to swing low on 54 to 28, still struggling to trade above it.
It's like seek and destroy now. We see how we took out the low a couple of times now. So just need one more scam wick down, then it should reverse to the upside.
Scam wick, yeah, that's a good term to call it. So I'm also looking, when we have a good wick going to our direction that we want to see and a good rejection from it, I like to mark the 50% with the consequent encroachment of it and see if we look to close below or above. We can tap it, we can go above it, we can go under it, but the bodies is what I'm looking at. Which equal lows he's talking about? I have it shown in my chart here. It's just like the most immediate equal lows on NQ right now on the 1 minute. At 17:26. So you 26, right? The one you're looking at?
Yeah, 26. Yeah. This also it's also where the new daily opening gap is too from yesterday. So there's a bit of confluence we see there. Opening gaps are very, very powerful, especially when there's confluence with other levels.
Let me look at the 5 minute. I don't want to be zooming into the 1 minute when we're so choppy.
Doesn't look any better.
Yeah. I see this bearish order block here. We kind of close on it, and then we close under it on this 11:30 candle. Okay. Yeah. So the downside is what I'm seeing right now, but on lower time frame, I can see the upside depending on the structure you make. 5 minute on ES, we actually held very nicely on this 5 minute order block. And like I said all morning, I think I trust ES analysis more today, just based on what it did today. Do you use bias? Pre-tem is like asking the most basic question, like, are you IC trader? Do you use bias? We use short-term bias, high-time bias, yes. Here, I'm gonna get some more water. Be right back.
Yeah, of course we use bias. Bias is the most important thing. Without a proper bias, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Like, for example, we were long bias this morning because there's a power of 3 forming. Now we're looking for shorts for the short-term scalp, because now that we've hit one of our main targets, we're looking for a retracement. So if you look at how price delivers, it always does retracement, accumulation, and all that, right? So
okay.
yeah, that phantom breaker might actually work out to hit the equal lows.
The phantom breaker. Oh yeah, forgive me. You're really new here. I found your tweet a few minutes ago. Yeah. Let me see if I can help you be onboarded, because a lot of the things that I want to share for newbies, I just closed out just recently because it was open for like 2 weeks. I think the best thing you could do is just go on the Discord and just look at the trade recaps, and then also look at the past streams, because past free streams on YouTube, because that's I think the first 5 streams is really good. You can just skim through till we get the entries and just skim through how I'm like charting everything, and that's the best way to learn, I think. It's not gonna be like it's not a good way to learn when like I just post the trade of it working already. I think forward testing type of thing is the best way for you to learn, because I'm commentating too. You can put a fast forward speed also and just skim through it. But I think the streams with the more views is the one that is more what people like, because the price action is good. I want to see it close kind of above this 42, just for 2 reasons: getting past the equilibrium, and then also would likely form a low time frame bearish breaker. I think it looks better on the 30 second. Yeah, it does look better on 30 seconds. And we swept liquidity perfectly. That could be something we could play. Should we go for a PM session live? I think the price action is pretty good for depending on like after this consolidation run through. Maybe the lunchtime like we can stay on, but just we won't be looking to activate trade, and then we'll just wait for PM session. We can just talk about things, tape read and stuff.
We might get a 4 p.m. rally again.
4 p.m. Yeah. Hopefully it's a reverse this time.
It's like fucking dead the entire PM, and then all of a sudden it just starts pumping like crazy at the end.
Do a PM session live. They want to take it into highs. Yeah, I can definitely see that, but also could see this is overall picture as this could be the high of the day already, and the buy model, we're gonna have a nice sell model all the way to like open, New York Open, which is 50 points lower. How many likes do we have? Let's see. Maybe we get like 90 likes, like 20, 30 more likes. We'll run it.
Spread the word, guys. I don't know who else is doing this live like this. We're giving out plays before it even happens.
I think also the other thing, like we're practicing discipline, we're practicing restraint, and also the main thing is risk management. Even if we take losses, usually we cut them before it takes the full loss. So even though like let's say like our stop right now was like 8 points, what do? We took them out. We killed the trade at 3 points. Usually people take trades that they have like a 10 point, 15 point stop. They let it run.
Yeah, they get that paralysis, right? It's like a deer looking at headlights in the dark. That's one of the hardest things to overcome. Just cut your losses quickly.
Yeah, because like I think the best thing I can say to anyone, like if your setup is starting to validate and not respecting well, you can kill the trade, and you can always re-enter rather than just bag holding.
We might get some action during lunchtime, probably. Right now we're in this little transitionary zone. Like yesterday's lunch session was really good.
Pre-tam, I kind of just sent a message to you pre-tam. All right, let's see if we get closed. 40 seconds for close above. This is something that could be actionable here. I'm just going to put it on the 30-second just so we can kind of see. Where do you think we're going? It's in like no man's land right now. It looks like a sell model, but on low time frame, this could shift upwards. So like you want to stay very nimble. And if you're taking trades, you want to take like very tight stops on them. But if we get close above, I'm looking for this to be a bearish or a bullish breaker now. On low time frame. Like 30 seconds is very easy to see it. Especially after we took out liquidity on this next move down. This will be the manipulation leg here. I'm not going to draw it out until it confirms. Which it kind of did. Yeah, it did. It did. Let me show on the 1 minute, make sure. No, 1 minute didn't though. I'm not going to confirm on the 30 second. Let's just wait for the next candle close, because next candle close we can retrace into it and smack it. For now, I'll draw the breaker at least. I think it'll close above. Yeah, we have 20 seconds. As long as it closes above, I'm gonna keep it.
Phantom breaker.
It's a phantom breaker and a bullish breaker. There's a double confluence. I'm just gonna see on the 30 second, just confirming, right? Yeah, definitely good manipulation leg right now. You just want to see it kind of just hold here now. I would probably look to buy in this FEG in this order block here and let it hold, and then no, should be the FEG. This could be a second entry. It's like kind of the same thing as this one. It's still risky. That's why I'm not pushing as much. Inside this, yeah, like 39. It's like the same entry, and likely I'm gonna do the same stop. 9 points, 8 points. This is what I mean, like when we're re-entering a play. We just cut it early and re-enter.
I hope it doesn't just chop around all freaking day in this range.
Looking at the same entry, if you're still watching. This is kind of like the 1 minute too. It's very tight. Could have worked, yeah, but I think I want to lean lower so I can have a tighter stop on it.
Man, entering at 44 with a stop loss at 37 is not bad.
44? Like above the breaker, or I guess the bar breaker I'm looking at, yeah. I just want a little lower so I can have a tighter stop today. Kind of like something like this, if we get it.
All right, I gotta go, Brian. Good luck.
All right, yeah, see ya.
All right.
This would actually try to bounce on this. If it comes down, it will likely even just bounce on this first down close candle. This is a pretty decent entry, but the only deep retracement we got was 41. We just wanted like 39, 2 more points lower. We got an easy 10 points already. Phantom breaker. This is what Dodo posted. It's hilarious. I think the Phantom breaker aligned with the new breaker that I have at 11:29.
I'm just gonna quickly scalp this. I just want to see if it hits that 57 level.
57.
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna open this trade for too long. Try and get a quick $1,000 and get out.
Good call. Like that was the 44. I just want it lower, like so. Like if it came to mind, we'll both be long, but I'll just have a little bit of a better entry.
Okay. There's an inverted fair value gap on the 10:52 a.m. candle. So if it flips that, then it should run up to take out
52.
the 56 high.
I'm kind of looking at the 1030 and then also the 1047 candle. Looks kind of like a BPR acting right now. That's where we're rejecting. That's like a key area I'm watching right now.
It's a garbage day today. What the fuck?
Ugh. What do you think of shorting 55? I would like it to run 55, 57s first.
If it goes over there, I think it'll just keep running then. I don't see any reason for it to go back down like that. Yeah, that trade didn't work out really well there. We got a few points out of it. Yeah, very sloppy. And then we're in the 1150 macro.
It's just consolidating a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't work out.
Nearly 12 o'clock.
See if we got a spike.
This 12 o'clock though, typically it just runs down the candle. It's gonna be the same thing like the guy yesterday is like 3:15. We're gonna dump hard or something. I don't think you were there for that. He's like the time macro 3:15 is gonna dump, and then when it happened, it was like actually ripping.
Yeah, the 11 o'clock guy. Like you notice since 10:54 we took out sell side liquidity like 3 times, but buy side liquidity stayed intact throughout. So there's a bit of a price imbalance. So it's very likely we've reached the upside, but could be wrong.
Yeah, it's very fickle today. Like I could argue both up and down right now. Yeah, let me get some water here. Alright, I want to see this push up back up here. Perfectly laying out this order block here. Tend to struggle. It's a very disgusting chop. That's why you want to kind of look for entries at premium discount depending on if you're bullish or bearish. That's what I'm doing right now. And then this is where I marked the equilibrium at 0.5, and you're looking for a entry. If you're bullish, you're looking for entry below it. I want to see this hold. Could tap a little bit lower first. But very slow day after it was running up buy side. I'm getting my fills here. I'm gonna try it out with the 30 stop. But just know that it's like a sloppy day, so I'm not doing crazy size. I'm not copying all my counts. I'm just doing on 2 counts, so with 1 mini, 1 mini. I'm kind of averaging into it here. Yeah, got another 37. But yeah, stop fully at 30. If we get closed under 35, I'm likely gonna cut it early again if it gives us the time to cut it. So you guys already know the drill. Just could take another 8-point loss here. Perfectly fine with that. I think it's just a good call to buy at the discount.
Always.
YM's moving up a little bit.
There's a 30-second fair value gap at the 11:35 and 30-second candle too.
11:35 or 11:45? Oh, 35. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
On a 30-second chart.
Moving up a little bit. 8-point stop.
Is this
See,
it? Is this it? Is this finally gonna be it?
Yeah, let's see.
Get out of this fucking range.
Oh, we're at 12 o'clock. That guy said 12 o'clock is gonna dump. He's playing against us. Let's see if we get. I think I'm gonna take one off. At this inside this FEG here.
Or above the Phantom Breaker again. Could probably run from here.
Take one off here. I'm gonna just probably show my screen because I don't want to show too many of my account details. But you guys know the entry. I don't want to take another one off here and then I'm gonna hold one. I can only put break-even stops after we take out this high here. I want to see if OBS can put my screen up though. I don't like dragging around because I have things organized already. I'll probably figure that out. All right, let's see if we can take out this next one. My main target would be taking out all these wicks here, which is inside this BPR. Buy side. More people left already. We went from 100 to 80. It's all good. I don't really care if people leave or not because the people who are staying will be the one who are rewarded in the long run. Took another one off here. Have one left. You can see I'm trading my elite right now. One left. I'm gonna probably put it at 57. No, or I want to hold. I have multiple accounts, so I can always. That's the beauty of things. You can hold on one account and let it ride, or take profit on one account and let it ride on a different account. But this is already like a 16-point play.
Let's fucking go.
What a beauty, isn't it? What a beauty when you're patient.
The power of PD arrays, guys. Remember that.
I also took it on my funded features, which I can't unlock my screen for some reason. I don't know how, but I can just take a screenshot of it. It's my funded features. You know what that is? I just shared it. Took up tap the buy side there. But that's basically like a nice 17 point as the main target. You can take your trims, take your risk reward, put your break-even stop on, and then just let everything else is just gravy.
That's all you need. Just one 20-point run a day.
120 point. Like I think like yeah, 20 point is good. I think for me it's like always 15 point because 15 point is like one mini. That's $300. 300 is higher than 200, and 200 is what I need for Top Step usually.
Get them easy payouts.
Yep.
It's literally free money.
Literally.
So there's a breakaway gap with a fair value up top of it, so it should run. If it doesn't, the market's a scam.
It looks like Sleepy said he sold. I mean, if you sold a lot, like, or getting some more off of like 55 or something like that, that's the beauty of it. That's ideally, like, if you did 1 minute, it's kind of hard for you to hold. If you did 2, you could take off 1, like where I wanted. This is your risk reward, 1-1, and then second off could be at 55, 56. But I also want to hold for a runner. That's why I leave it on different accounts.
All right, good trading, guys. Have a good run.
All right.
I'll
I
call
might
you back
stick
later.
around depending on how we do things. I might just run it at PM. I don't know. But yeah.
I think PM will get a nice run in the PM.
Yeah, I think PM's going to be good. But I don't want to force anything, but I'll just sit around. We can answer questions or not. Maybe I'm not going to be trading too much during the lunch hour, which is from total 1. But yeah, look, we also have ES equal highs. That's also something I'm going to be targeting for higher prices.
All right, see you guys later.
See ya. Did we just double top this on the dot? I think we did, 56. That's why it gets annoying where, like, you don't want to put your trims on the liquidity, you just want to put a tick under. That's what I like to mention. I'm still pretty bullish here though, on the low time frame. Still watching for ads if the setup's working. Brian, you are cool. What a compliment. So, like, the idea is, like, yeah, the first trade we took, I think it's like a very similar entry. I think exactly the same entry, 38, right? We sold we killed that trade earlier when we long for 35, so like 3 points, and then we waited for the setup to revalidate or make a new setup where I'm bullish again, and that's where we got it. And we took out 38. Max loss was like 2 points, and then we got 15 out of it as our max high area. Maybe we even close above this inverse here. This looks like it's gonna go higher. But then yeah, we also filling this. Did we fill this? Barcoding a little bit. We maybe something like this, something a shot lower, tap into this bear shoulder block here, and then send it higher past its equal highs. That could be it, or we just run it high. The scenario I'm looking at is just looking for high prices. We can see there's like a 1 minute FAG here, the order block here on this last damn close candle, equal highs, kind of where I'm leading to right now. How do you micromanage trading on several accounts? It's all copy traded. So like I only need to make one trade and it trades on all account. If I sell one, it's all account. I don't do like different sizings. Like say like I have like all my accounts would have the same sizing. Like if it's like 1 mini, it's 1 mini all around. It gets complicated and sometimes technical difficulties when you're trying to do like double sizing on one account because it's larger drawdown. This is what I'm looking for ES right now. But I have a video on the on the if you want to set up your trade copier, and there's a lot of info in the prop chat and stuff. Everything's out there though. All these equal lows and barcoding. This is also another reason why lunch hour I don't like to trade, because usually there's no volume, and if there's moving, it's moving in a way that doesn't make too much sense to me. So I kind of want this run inside here, bounce on this order block, and then run to these equal highs. This would fail if we close under this 23 here. And YM looks like it definitely want to go higher too. What is the difference? NQ is a little bit leading still overall if you're looking at the open day. For right now, we already knew that there's a bearish SFT. Keep in mind this is the manipulation leg, so one standard deviation at 59, and if this breaks here, this is gonna be my targets for the rest of the day. I'm gonna delete this to clean up my chart a little bit. Back in this breaker here. ES is like refusing a move. This is very interesting. Still think higher prices though. It's just a little odd because NQ is different. Yeah, so Eat Brick said micros and micro NQ and NQ is a little different too. It's just because of the volume. They're very close. Sometimes they're off by 2 ticks. You always know that I'm trading on the minis. Same size, even different size counts. So like, this is also another thing I want to like kind of elaborate. It doesn't really matter the account size for me. It's the drawdown. If I'm risking $300, $400 per trade, like maximum loss, it doesn't matter if I have like 150k account, 50k account, because usually it's already definitely content with it. Like the 150k account, you have like 400 or 500 drawdown, $300 loss would be suitable for the 50k and the 150k. It'll be just more suitable for the more wiggle room for the smaller account. So like, never look at the account size. The account size doesn't mean shit. You look at the drawdown and look at what drawdown you have to play with. So tapping this breaker, moving higher. That's what I'm expecting right now. So first minute of the 5-minute candle, trade it into an order block. Time and open eye, low candle, hand in hand. Are you looking at NQ? I'm assuming you're looking at NQ. Let me just check. We're talking about. Looking here. I haven't been on the 5-minute lately, except the 5-minute on ES is something where you're watching your eye, because 5-minute here we have the first down close candle, respected all these wicks. On NQ it's more flippy floppy. Even on the 1-minute chart, that's why like we got stopped out a little bit for early. We killed the trade early because the breaker invalidated it, but once it made another setup, it's working. So this wick here, you want to look at the 50% of it. I can draw it, but usually I don't need to do it when it's the 1 minute like this. But this is a CE wick here. I'm just going to estimate it. I want to see it close above for more consideration. Is this the 7th day I'm live trading? I don't remember anymore. Let me just check. But I think I'm not gonna trade too much the lunch hour. We're gonna look for more. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 7. You guys can ask me a question right now. Let me just finish typing this. Okay, let me ask a question. Okay, I just finished typing. How would you trade top step with 2 micros and with this 2 micros and mini rule? For me, I don't even touch micros. I do minis with tight stops. So like, let's say you have the easiest thing, 50k account, you have 2k drawdown. Just do 1 mini, risk at most 200 points. That's 10 net negative trades. I think micro is a little stupid because of commission. You can also work with your sizing. So basically, the sizing and the sizing of your trade plus the size of your stop or the wideness of your stop will dictate how much you lose each day or every lost trade. So that's where I like kind of watch for rather than do anything else. Alright, let me do one more thing before I can read the charts or read this chat again. Just chopping around right now. Not much to discuss, right? Okay, let me just check things out. What's happening? Brian usually stays. Lunchtime trading can be great, but you can also end up getting AIDS. Yeah. That's why like my rule is usually 10 to 12, but I'm just kind of like I want to trade the PM just because I think PM's gonna be good. You could go for the highs, or it could just finish the sell side model, go for the lows. So like I'm gonna just be wherever opportunity gives, I'll run for it. I wouldn't recommend making more trades in the lunchtime though. You should wait 40 more minutes. I'm literally giving 10 hours every day from the last 7-8 months, still not profitable. I think the main thing is you're doing too much. Less is more. Quality over quantity. You just try to trade two contracts, or not 2 contracts, 2 hours, 1 hour. Focus your kill zone. Don't trade for more than like 5 hours, 4 hours each day. I posted a tweet. Show some love, and then we'll just continue the stream for PM session 2. Like, comment, share your experience, and then like what I tend to do, I always tell everyone like, there's many people who DM me like, oh, I need help, I can't afford the private, I can't do this, I need a mentorship. I like to help people, only people I recognize. I don't like helping strangers. So it's like a lot of times I just, if you guys are, if I'm keeping up with you, if you're sharing your progress, doing all of that, and you need help, I can talk to you. I can walk you through trades. I can give you access to my private Discord, stuff like that. Like, just make yourself known. I don't like helping strangers. I'm gonna move this aside so it's not gonna be confusing that like this is a new trade. We're already in it. I already have my break-even stop as I posted in my tweet. I think the most prime example is Sleepy. Sleep is in here. He took that trade and won. He had a lot of difficulties for a long time, and I just gave him like free access to my private Discord just because he'd been sharing with me his progress and whatnot. And I did that to like 3 other people this week just because if I know them and I know they're working on it, they're trying, they're putting effort into it, I'm willing to help them. Because like it's only 65 a month. I don't really, I'd rather help people than that. But I definitely do see some names I recognize though. Just don't DM me saying like, oh, I'm going through a lot, I'm struggling, and like that's your first time talking to me in private. Like at least like talk to me in Discord, talk to me in YouTube live chat, talk to me on Twitter, like through the comments and just sharing your things. So I can have like your name in my head. Oh, we also took the highs on ES. Ooh, holy crap. See this weekly here? This is a CE weekly on of WIC though, not CE of the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. I'm just surprised NQ is not showing that love. Like, if we took this trade on ES, let me see. We would have been up, like, not that much, I guess, 4 points. Never mind. I thought we'd been benefiting more. But it doesn't look so. I think that's where the signal, like, I'm just going to flatten the trade on the NQ here. We already took the, I'm using ES analysis for NQ always, and if we already took targets on NQ or ES and YM even, because we're already at the weekly CE, I'm less likely to think NQ is going to come back up. So I just flattened that trade there for at 47. So still 10 points on the runner. It was going to be more. I was going for like 70, 60 for like 20, 30 points. But 500 on a few of my funded, it's not bad. Not bad at all. If it was bad, then people who are making consistent money like this each day, it adds up. It adds up. So like, if you like, you look at someone else like, oh, they made 10,000 today. That's cool. But what about like another person who makes like $400 every day for the last 3 months? That's more accessible. That's more relatable than going for like a home run. How to be known? The easiest way to be known is like just share your progress to me through Discord. Talk to me in the general chat. Talk to me through my tweets. Talk to me what you're doing right now. You're talking to me on live chat. You're engaging. I'm not asking for like anything crazy. I just need to know who you are. Was it? Let's see. It could be wrong to kill the trade though. I think that's a good call for me, but it depends. If YM ES continue pushing, NQ is likely gonna follow suit. And remember, I still have the target 087, 086 as the CE weekly. What's your kill zone timing? I think there's a lot of different meanings for that. For my kill zone to trade each day is 10 to 12, which we already passed that. That's why I'm not really trading. And 1 to 3. I usually trade just one session. Like I'm already done now. Like I wouldn't even trade PM if I weren't live. Just trying to like walk through more trades. But like, yeah, like so at most I'll trade 4 hours a day, 10 to 12, 1 to 3, and we're looking at Eastern time. So like after power hour, I'm usually done. And I don't touch 9:30 open. 9:30 open does give opportunities, but also gives opportunity to lose money. And if you're trying to be consistent, you're trying to make a few hundred a day, you want to avoid volatility, like crazy volatility that you can't like control. Sometimes like we just go like up, down, up, down, up, down. Like you can enter a trade 2 seconds later, you get stopped out. I don't like doing that. I like to know what I'm trading. Can I still re-enter around 38? If you enter, I'm likely gonna get stopped out already, so or break even already. So the answer to that is no. Especially after we made a low at 41, like if that gets ran, I think lower. Just look for a next setup. You don't have to reuse the same setup. very sloppy PM session. Kind of crazy. We peaked at like 105 viewers, right? Concurrent viewers, and then we're kind of down to like 80 after we took the trade. I think when we took the trade it was 80. So like that's like we're trading for 2 hours, right? And this trade nearly got filled at 12 o'clock where like my kill zone is almost done, but it's still within that kill zone. So like for the first hour and a half, 90 minutes, there's no trades. We're just tape reading. We know why it's going up. We know why it's going down. We're just looking for that model. And then like 10 minutes before the kill zone ended for us for the morning session, we got the trade. That's the power of patience. Patience and discipline and restraint. All the aboves. Dude, I don't know why my chat is not loading. Is it loading right? It's not loading up to date for some reason. Still here. Don't comment much below in the stream. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like even though like there's a lot of lurkers, I can't help. I don't know if you're like putting effort, watching me, learning, like doing all that. So like I just need something. Like even on Twitter, like you just like, oh, I watched your stream, I took that trade, I'm learning from it. Like you just give me some progress that like you're getting somewhere. Or it could be negative. It'd be like, oh, I took that trade and look a loss. I'm hoping to like make more next day or something like that. Just those type of comments were like, okay, I'm like, okay, I know who you are. I've seen you on stream. Then I'll just help you. Whether it's like a entry to my Discord, private for more help, or anything. It's just not limited to anything. To one thing. Yeah, we took out equal highs here. We kind of went shy, which is interesting because this is the CE wick here. And we just tapped right close. It's probably on it, actually, yeah. 50% of it, you can chart it for yourself. Why is there no CE here? Am I tripping? I don't know. So I'm gonna mark this as X. That's like a drive taken. We have a high, we have low, we have a high. We might take out this low, and this might be transformed into like. It's kind of funny. Like we have the bullish breaker. We went to a bearish breaker to a bullish breaker, and this might actually be another bearish breaker. It's like all in the same consolidation. If you see what I'm sharing, it's very funny to see. Do you guys understand why I killed that runner though? We took the target equal highs already. We took the YM weekly. I think it's a very easy call for that. I think shorts is the right move right now. Lower prices is something I'm looking at. What am I doing? What? Delete. These equal highs, equal lows taken. Nice. Equal lows just got taken and it just came back up. Interesting. Kind of landing on this order block too. Not sure where we want to head to yet. Kind of look like this is gonna run up more, like maybe something like this, and then come lower. Yeah. I also see the daily thing. The daily filled at 69. Yeah, we basically filled that, and then I'm also looking at the CE weekly. So I'm looking at two levels at how you're looking at. Good call on that. Eco lows got taken, which kind of bounced on this. Buying the dip here, or is it getting bought up here? That's why it's also a good call to do break even stop. Even if I did flatten here, just get break even stop and then be done with it. Are you trading NQH4 contracts? No. If you look down here, it's NQ exclamation point, which is continuous contract. It adjusts for every contract. That's what I like to do. That's what I've been doing for years. It's similar, but then the latest contract, it'll have very poor data from before the rollover. The continuous really adapt to that, so that's what I like doing. People have different opinions about it. It doesn't really matter to me. I just do what I like to do. What do you guys think about the background music? This is what I've been kind of trading with for the last like year. I think it's been at least a full year now. I've been just listening to this while trading. Tips on getting out of a drawdown in a funny account. Well, I think you have to solve the root of your problem. Like if you have drawdown, like don't look at the account size. Let's talk about the 50K account, right? That's the smallest account. You usually get 2K drawdown on it. For you to get in drawdown on that, you have to lose multiple times if you trade correctly. I would say like rule of thumb, 2K drawdown, you want like at least 8 losing trade before you blow it. So like you want to kind of do the math right there, like around $300 maximum per trade. So like if you're close to drawdown, like if you're within 500 from it, that means you lost 6 trades in a row, net negative trade. And like this is what I've been demonstrating. Like the losing trade we took earlier, it was I think like $60 loss because I killed the trade very early, 1 mini. And the winning trade it was 500 because I added to it, and it hit instead of going down 2 points, 3 points, the for the lost 3 points, gained like 15 points. And like I didn't get all out for 15. I got out like 10 here, 13 here, 10 here. It's like it's average like around 13. So like that's still a very high risk reward. I think I'm talking a lot. I need to get some more water. Be right back. what needs to happen for you to close early in drawdown? Oh, are you talking about drawdown on a funny account? Or are you talking about like when you're in drawdown in a trade? I think that's what I was confused about. I already explained the first one. So the second one, drawdown in a trade. This is a good example here. You can watch the recording if you want, but I'll explain it real quick. I just need to see where we took the long. I think it was on this. There's a 3 drive here, bullish breaker. We tried the long around the same entry that we tried the long again. I think it was right here, right? 38. The bullish breaker gets invalidated under 37. We close under right here. So I closed the trade for 3 points because the breaker invalidated. Instead of going all the way down for 10 points, 9 point stop, I lost 3 points instead. And once we made another setup, which you could take this as an inverse breaker or just another new breaker inside of it, O breaker. So like looking at this upside candle, I'll show it in 30 seconds just because it's simpler. The 1 minute might be too barcoding. We have an uprise, right? Down, taking out this liquidity here. And then we want to see a close above. So it's kind of like this pattern here. That's where the bullish breaker happens. And then you just want to retap to it. So this would be the bullish breaker. And you want to look at a fair value inside, which we got here. And it's also an order block here too. So if I put it back on the 1 minute, you'll see how it looks like now. And let's say it went down under 35 again. We closed under 35. I'll likely kill that trade right there. But it did, and then it gave like 15 points. Does that make sense? Like, that's how I'm risk managing my trade. If it invalidates, I kill that trade immediately. I think it's easier to communicate that on live. Sometimes I'm on Discord, I'm communicating that. It's like too slow pace. This is what I was also thinking. We take out the low, retrace back up, and go for more downside, but we might go for higher. But I think it was a good call that we're going to look to buy it up. Just when your trade gets invalidated, you just want to kill it. Wow, this is getting bought up heavy. Holy crap. I literally went out to pee and get some water right here, and then I came back. We're already like 15 points higher, which is a lot considering we consolidated doing nothing for a while. Did we take out the high here? Literally bounce on it or double topped it. Always does that for some reason. Like it does that for December. Like it's so algorithmic where it just keeps on tapping. Holy crap. Sleepy is about to get a payout, looks like. Oh fuck, what am I doing? He just posted his P&L. This is the reason why I gave him free access, because he's been doing this for like the last like year, and I've been growing with him. And this might be his first payout because he's been struggling with his psychology and trading, which happens a lot of people. People like I'll explain why he's like struggling. Is like he can't hold winners, but he can cut losers. So like yeah, that's like the psychology of like it's hard. Like say you're like you go down like 8 points and your stop is like 15 points. That person might just kill the trade right there. Like, oh, it might hit my stop. It might hit my stop when you just need to let it play out. So in this case, when we enter here, if it came all the way down to like 33 and then closed under and just came back up, that's still validated. We just took out the high here. it's similar what I was anticipating on this move here, like come down then rip it higher and take out this buy side. But we just did it a little bit lower, which if you could take the consideration, it was only 1 point lower. And what I was also looking for, you can see this 5 minute here, 5 minute OB, just taking the bodies here, simple bodies, order block, holding every wick until we get under that. Just lean upside. That's why I was liking short all the way up here. I wanted an entry, but I didn't get the entry because it already came down. And once we formed a bullish pattern, I went long twice. So even though I was like, I want short all day, missed the short entry by a few points. I think I was looking for a short somewhere. I don't remember. It was somewhere close, where if I got it, I would have been up nicely already. And then once this bullish pattern came and changed the state delivery, that's where I liked it. Oh, this is a 3 drive pattern too. 1, 2, 3, and then strand it down to liquidity. That's so good. Like that's on the money there. I'm gonna mark that too. I did not see that. I think I was too busy exiting my longs there, which was a good call. That's so funny that Sleepy mentioned that he was down 1,000. Now he's up 400. And I'm pretty sure that's like slow days. He's not like go down fast and then go up fast. I think he went down really fast and he's slowly climbing back up. The best way to do it. So nearly 1 o'clock. We might be seeing some trades. More trades here now. 130 is also 130 is very similar to 930 for me. That's where I marked. If you guys still watch my previous stream, you would understand that. Took out buy side. Want to see what we're doing now. Chart's a little messy just because the consolidation. I'm marking every single thing. Dun, dun. So you kind of see we're in like kind of a consolidation here from here to here. 55 to 25 is like a 25-point range. Similar to ES right now, we're the high of the range. And the low is 21, so like a 7-point range in ES. Just this is another main prime example of why you don't trade. Regular trade 12 the lunch hour. RQL is relative equal lows. That's how I do it. I think some people do like REL, or I just do RQL. And I can just change this to X, which is kind of like taken right now. So I'm not like worried about it anymore. And it's like a pass is lowered. We have buy side here. Just letting it play out. Nothing much. 130 is where we'll get more action. I think it's gonna take the buy side though. That's gonna remain above the highs. Done. This is 20-year bond auction at 1 o'clock today. Let me see. Was it Wednesday? I don't see it in the red folder. Must be not a high impact news. Unemployment tomorrow 8:30 is gonna drive some volatility early in the morning. And then Friday we have 8:32, which I'm kind of looking at the USD only really. So core 8:30 news and then 10 a.m. news again. Friday's gonna be very spicy. One hour, let me BC, 1 hour supporting higher prices. Are you looking at ES or NQ? I would look at the hourly and I'll see this order block here get violated, and then this one is holding. Self equal lows down here. Wait, is this, how far are we? Never mind. This is New York Open. Okay. Makes sense. You're looking at this gap here. Let me look at this hourly here. 1 ES. Still have lows. I think I swept barely. Just not much to really play in the high time frame. It's just straight up. So that's why I'm not looking at it much. Like I already know that high time frame is bullish. The only thing that I can share is this 5-minute OB here. This is very crucial for me. Over under 22. I'm likely just gonna slam shorts on it with a setup that I can see. Does it have to be like a price setup? That'll be the first shift downwards. Looks like buy side about to get taken here. Buy side just got taken. Maybe we'll actually get the 86 now. We're if PM session doesn't give any good price action, this would be a worthless continuation of the stream. Thanks for the stream, brother. Ended up with a small loss for the day. Have a good one. I'm still pretty up green today. I took -3 on the first scalp was trade, which is kind of like the similar setup both trade. The next one was like average like 13 points. So like 10-point positive on the day right now. We have 2.5 standard deviation here, and then 86C weekly. Pretty good targets to push it up. I like it. I'm gonna draw the standard deviation projections on YM real quick. Looks like a nice low here. We basically tapped the -2.5, right? Yeah. See how far we go from there. Do we have it on the ES one? Alright, let me just try it on the high to low fully. This one is kind of useless now. $33, $38, yeah. Good projections right now. $20-year auction at 1, which is in 30 seconds. Let's see. Let's see the hype. I didn't see in the USD folder. 10 seconds. If it spikes up here, that'd be insane. Looks like a nothing burger. I'll give it another 5 seconds. A nothing burger. How are you doing today? I'm up 500 or 1,000 total on all my funded so far, so pretty good. Like we took -3, then plus 13, 14, 15 trade, so like net positive right now. We just been on stream since 10, I think, so it's been like 3 hours. We're gonna try to go till 3 to the 2 hours. And this is gonna be the only time I'm gonna do two consecutive streams sessions. I just anticipating PM price action be somewhat good. Oh, does bond action volatility usually happens 1 or 2 minutes after? I don't really pay attention too much on that. So what you're saying is like by 2 minute mark, we'll see. It's giving something, but like just not enough where I'm like, whoa, we were expecting this news. Maybe not today, at least. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I like how we took out buy side though. We took out this main buy side here, which is the internal liquidity. Could have a bearish breaker here if we do something like this. Yeah, the candle did dip. Like, what was that? 15, 20 points? 15 points? Not bad. I think I do recall like some auction 1 p.m. like where it was like 50 points going the other direction. Like immediately. Nothing. That's also another thing. Like I think the start of January when we're gonna have nice price action. Right now it's gonna be sloppy, and we're bearing with it. So like, the best thing you can do is just be disciplined. And don't force anything. That could help you guide through all the bad price action. But when the price action gets really good again, likely in January, that's where you like really thrive too. If you already have like your system, your trading model, your discipline. I just saw Dave tweet about this. How this is kind of like doing seek and destroy pattern, or you can call it like megaphone for the retail people, or just like other people that's not ICT. Let's say this is the megaphone, kind of something like this, and then Q at least. It just seems like the first 5 to 10 minutes of every hour is form the bottom wick for these bullish hourly candles. We can test that. Let me see. This is not the wick here. All right, let me just look at the hourly then. Let's see. The 10 minutes here, yeah, 10 minutes there. I don't know. I don't think it's as accurate as I'm seeing it right now. Unless you're talking about like not today, just like overall or the week, which probably is likely just because we've been bullish all week. Dude, I might have to wrap it up. This is not. This is too slow for me. But you know, the projection is what I'm looking at. TCM is big into hourly rotation. I think I know who you're talking about on Twitter. I don't know I know who you're talking about, but I don't know the abbreviation of the name. Like the currency market, right, or merchant, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot of different models. Everyone has different things. I like just do something simplistic. Just breakers, playing the narrative, using standard deviation projections, using order blocks and fair value gaps, and playing with a draw. Yeah, currency merge. Yeah, it was like the abbreviation was in my head. I was like, is that too? What's that name called? Yeah. All right, I think I'm just gonna wrap it today. I would. The only thing I would say, like, look at ES. Remember how I said like trade ES because it's more clean. I should have traded ES instead of NQ. I would have been up more. It probably wouldn't have got stopped out. But pay attention to the order block. This is what the main thing I'm looking at. You already mentioned the CE of NQ, which is at 086, and then I have this on ES as well, and the negative force derivation there. So let me see. Let me just do this. These are the three things I'm gonna basically tell you guys to focus on: the 5-minute order block, the weekly CE level, negative force innovation as like targets. But if we violate this order block, I would think we're gonna slam a downside. But okay, I think we'll just see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna post in the chat here. I'll leave this up for a little bit. 5-minute order block, weekly candle, consequent encouragement of it, and the negative force derivation projection. We're probably gonna be on the same time tomorrow around like 9:50. Like I do 10 to 12, but I'll be online like 9:50 just so I can have some time set up and watch the price action before 10. But yeah, that's a 7th win streak. Was it +3 or -3, +15 today? So you can count that -3 as a loss, like 50% win rate. But if you look at like the numbers we did, we cut that trade very early. So that's why I'm still counting as a main win overall day. But all right, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys.